Good morning, everyone. It's close to 10 in the morning, so it is still morning. Welcome back to another writing video. My name's Alyssa, and today is a very exciting video, and I have my next collection coming in. This one I mainly printed out for myself because I'm not sure if I want to share it yet, but I have Drowning in the Sea of Life as well as Gabriella. This is my proof copy. I bought these ones after I published them, so it didn't have the not for resale sign, but my next collection will have the not for resale sign. I just have a beef pot pie that I'm waiting to cool, and I also have some chocolate milk, and I'm watching Miss Vicky B, a journaler on YouTube, and I have some chocolate milk with me. I want to take a drink, but that's an awkward angle. Okay, there we go. I got it. I've put some cinnamon on top, acting like it's hot cocoa, but it's not. Even though that would have been great for today because I opened the door and it is freezing outside. So, my plan is, since it's here, it's 9:35 right now, and the mail doesn't usually get here until close to 12, between 11 and 12. Also, I typed in my name, and I ended up changing this one that had just my first and last name, so to have my middle initial, so it has all of them. When you type in Alyssa S. Casey, it doesn't have it on the books, of course, but it has it on, except for the journal that I created and forgot that I created. It's just a discovering more about yourself journal. So I have prices under $10, and this one, the paranormal short story collection, is just an ebook because I actually don't know what happened to my file after I put this up, and so I do have it saved on my Kindle, and if you want me to make a paperback version of She's Here, let me know and I'll try and do that in the future. But I have every single one of my books, so my next one would be 1, 2, 3, 4. My next one would be my 5th one that I have, and it's like a poetry collection / short story collection. I don't have a release date for it yet because I may do some editing. I'm not sure. I don't know, but I just want to film today and kind of also talk about why I write poetry, but that will be later on when I get my package in the mail, because that's where it's at right now. It's almost here. I hope it does get here today. If not, then you'll probably see me on a different day. But it says arriving today by 8 p.m. And all of these ones both came. I ordered them at separate times, obviously, if you saw both of the videos that I did. But this one came ahead of time, and this one came ahead of time. So I don't know what will happen, if that will be the same case for this one. But besides that, I'm going to eat, and I'm hoping to maybe leave for the gym around like 10:30 or so with the mail key so that I can come back, and on my way back I can get the mail and be able to do the next clip in this video. But besides that, I hope you guys enjoy watching the rest of this video, and I'm going to have my chocolate milk and pot pie. while also watching some YouTube, but I'm also going to try and spend some time writing Kyle's Purgatory today, because I want to get further into the third draft. I'm only on chapter 1, but I haven't been in the mindset to, continue. And so I want to try and get more into that. And besides that, I just have chores and probably my family home evening thing later tonight, but we're going to just focus on the writing today. So I will see you guys later on around 12, probably around 12. I'm gonna wait so that it will be around the time that the mail gets here.
He just makes my heart sing so hard. How amazing is this? How beautifully does this fit? This mother is gorgeous. Again, everything is.
Hello, so it is now 10:09. I've opened up my laptop, opened up my book. I can't wait to get this into a paperback book. One of these days when I complete it, it will be a long time before anyone can read this. Pretty much only family and friends would be able to read this at this point, but I'm slowly trying to write this and making sure that it's in present tense, because when I sent this draft to an author friend who's been writing her whole life pretty much and has a whole bunch of books out, she knows what she's doing. Excuse me. My voice was going there. Anyways, she knows what she's doing, and she noticed that with a lot of my writing, I have a problem with past and present tense. So in this draft, I'm going to be working on that particular thing, as well as doing a lot of developmental structure, which is why I did the Save the Cat story structure. And I just followed along with Shaylin Wright's video that she did for Readsy. Really great video if you're looking into how to do this, or like a visual. I don't have the book. Actually, maybe I should ask for it for my birthday, because it's in 15 days, or now 16 days. I'm almost turning 24, which is funny because Kyle's 24. So for the past couple years, Kyle's been 24, and now I'm 24. Or almost going to be 24. Don't I have his birthday on my... Yes, his birthday is my birthday, and then also Morgan dies on his birthday. But he was born in 1924 because he's older than everyone else. Well, older than his siblings. Those are his parents at the bottom. Yeah. So it's really helpful having this beside me. Even though I'm not really following it in this draft, I kind of am. Taking some things from it, but I'm not going to be taking, like, everything. I know I have one of the, I do have the inciting incident, I think, in the first draft, because I have that beefy fight between Morgan and Carson, and I need to work on that as well. It's saying that I spelled bopping wrong. Bobbing, that sounds better. Because Piper is listening to music, bobbing her head up and down. So, I'm going to do this or write until 10:30, and then get my shoes on, brush my teeth, brush my hair, and leave for the gym. And yeah, I don't know if I'll film anything at the gym, or at least not. I'll show you what I work on, maybe, because they play music overhead, so I don't want to have copyright. maybe I'll put pictures in of the equipment that I use, just so I don't get copyrighted. Yeah, so this day is Monday. I want to be as productive as I can on this book and look through the third collection over there. I don't know why I still have those empty bottles. They're soda bottles, but I don't know why I felt inclined to keep them. I have no idea. Anyways, back to this. I have Kyle's Purgatory, Draft 3. There's something on my arm. Okay. So, that is what I'm working on, and trying not to be too distracted by everything else. I do need to charge my phone before I go, which is why I'm waiting a little bit longer. But I just wanted to do an update on where I'm at in my book for you and for me, and to also document. Why did it? That's the annoying thing when you have the mouse up there, but you have the cursor up here. So if you tap up here, it goes, and then you start typing without realizing for a second that you're typing in the wrong section. That annoys me. So, 10:14. I'm gonna go and charge my phone. Bye. Hello, so I'm I am off to the gym. There we go. But I'm gonna stop at the mail. I know it, oh. The mail track's right down there, so I'm just going to go to the gym right now, and I'm hoping that my book is going to be here. Beautiful day, as you can see. It's spring, and spring's my favorite season of them all. So, you will just see. I'm only going to go for like a half hour to an hour. Still taking it slow. And yeah, we'll just see if my book comes. Bye. Being said, because it's way, way, way too loud out here. There's Okay, so you can still hear the construction from inside. It was really annoying before I left, and now it's still here. But I now have my package of my third collection that I've been waiting for all day. That's why I've done this little writing vlog, somewhat. I did do some writing at the gym, so I wrote like a paragraph or so at the gym. And then I realized I needed my manuscript, so I stopped writing. Because I needed to know oh wait, no, that's Mrs. Care. Okay, I'm good with the name. It just clicked with me. But my first collection is Drowning in the Sea of Life with this gorgeous tree photo that I took with our family camera. I have it over there on the on my desk, but it needs to be charged, and I don't know where the charger is. And then I have Gabriella, which I mentioned a lot about this. Now I have my new collection, which I don't think I've shared the title. I may have in past videos, I don't know. And I don't know, there's 5, and it's about the size of this one, but it has a bit more pages. I see the back, the matte cover, I'm telling you, is so much better than the glossy, because for my novel Zamora that I got printed through KDP, well, back then it was Create Space. Back then, I mean like a few years ago. I think it was 2017. Oh, it looks so gorgeous. It looks so flipping gorgeous, and they're all... Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm glad I went with this photo. And oh my gosh. It's a photo of one of my favorite places that my best friend and I go to. There's like something on there that one of my best friends and I walk by. Savannah, I think you've seen her in some videos. Oh my goodness. I'll share the title and the cover in a minute. I just wanna... Okay, so that... Maybe I will share this one. It's just... I was just hit with a bunch of emotion. I have it in a smaller size than I have these ones. These ones are the same size, and I decided to try one of the smaller sizes, and this makes my day. And I have my Dear Reader thing, and then the dedication, and then my first one. The poems are... and short stories are meant to be scattered when you get this. They're meant to be kind of all over the place and broken up. And that's just how I ended up writing it. It's here. And my short stories. Oh, I feel much more emotional with this collection than I do with, well, I felt emotional with this one, obviously, because Gabriella passed away in January. It's already been a month without her. but I didn't feel like this one I felt emotional with. This one I didn't, but this one I have some emotion with, and that's my last couple. Oh yeah, I have my like flash fiction stuff, that like short stories back here. I like this size, so I think I'm gonna stick with this size for when I do my novel. And I think after I write the third draft, I'm going to try to get a copy of it, or like 5 copies of it. Actually, probably just one, because I don't want people to read it, the novel just yet. This photo kind of goes along with the whole mood of the collection, and that makes me so incredibly happy, and it turned out so well. So I'm going to show you now. That is the cover, and it's called I Killed the Bird. So the cover and the title reveal. Maybe I'll just call this a cover and title reveal of my new collection. There they go. Oh, beautiful. And together. I almost don't want to give any of these out. Is that bad? I almost just don't want to give any of these out, but I do at the same time. And I have my book, my next book. I actually forgot about this collection for a while, and let me see how many pages it has. 128 pages plus a couple of blank ones, and I've noticed that I think they add blank pages when you print your book, because these 2 pages in the end are blank. And then I do have a couple of blank pages, but I think it's a nice break between certain poems. And when I say that they're broken up, I mean like this poem. That's also kind of in a short story. I think it's all in formats. I'm so glad I went with the glossy, and here's another blank page, but I really don't mind it. It kind of plays into that feel. So I'm going to read to you guys and then finish off this video. So what I'm going to leave off on is a poem that I actually had my dad read just to see if it made sense to him, because sometimes I do write poems and I don't think that they make sense, and then I have other people read them and they say it makes sense, so then I just go with that. This one was one of those, and it's called A Liar's Tongue. And here we go. A liar's tongue is twisted, unable to speak the truth. In times of trouble, they dig deeper into their trenches, with the lies from yesterday carrying on to today. Darkness clouds their minds, for the truth that will set them free is the light that they cannot find. And that's probably my favorite one from this collection. And then I have a couple inspired by Red Queen. Like my take on the characters' perspectives. I have 2 of them from here. One on Mare's take on Maven, on my take on Mare's take on Maven, if that even makes sense. And then I have one on Maven's point of view of Mare. It's one of my favorite series. I still haven't had the chance to finish it yet, but I think I wrote this after reading the second book, I have it. What? Oh, it's covered. I have it, but look, this is the longest clip out of them all. I have it, and now I have, let's compare the sizes. Okay. So that is the difference with the size. And I think Gabriella may be a bit larger size. But if you guys get any of my collections, please let me know what you think, either in the Amazon review or just let me know what you think in general. My family makes them signed, makes me sign the books before I hand it to them. But I Killed the Bird, I don't know when I want it to come out. Maybe I'll wait towards my birthday to have it be released. But that is it for this video. I'm going to do a clip of me writing and like a clip of my collection. Like, it almost seems like this book is just bigger than Drowning in the Sea of Life. So now I have Drowning in the Sea of Life, Gabriella. She's here in the Cinnamon Blood House, which is my paranormal short story collection. I have my journal book that I made that I keep forgetting about. And then I have I Killed the Bird, which will be out soon. And all the rest of them are out. Just type in Alyssa S. Casey. On all my books it has just my name, so just put in an S and a dot next to the S, and then all of them will pop up. I'm so happy I have 3 books. Well, I have 3 physical books, and they're here, and I'm so happy, and I can't wait to finish Morgan, or, well, to finish Kyle, to share that, and then to continue the series. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I do have a spinoff. That board has ideas for my spinoff and also like my characters for the spinoff series, and they'll be coming in at the end of this first book. And I do have a title for the first book, but no cover, and I am going to go with this size. I forget what size it is. Maybe I'll let you know in a future video. I Killed the Bird, Volume 3. I'm so happy. So, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more writing, bookish, and journal-related videos. And I will see you in the next one. And here's another one that's kind of broken up in a certain way. This just makes my week. A Bird in the Suitcase. That's one of the kind of short stories. I can't wait for you guys to read these as well. So, I'll come up with the release date. I'll make a video for the release date. And that will be it. So, that concludes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it once again. And I will see you in the next one. Let's pop these up here. Bye.